Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Has fallen, and if you are an American visiting or traveling in Mexico, you need to seek shelter immediately by order of the U.S. government and the embassy, because Mexico is in a state of all-out war. Terrorist attacks happening at resorts, terrorist attacks happening at shopping centers, at Costco's, cars being used as deadly weapons, vehicle checkpoint stops, absolute and total chaos in the terrorist state of Mexico. For a very long time, we have called Mexico a failed state, saying that the government is under the complete and total control of the cartels, and we have just proven that today. Mexico has fallen. Check this out. Cartel attacks. American tourists left stranded in beautiful Mexico hotspots as cartels torch cars and wreak havoc in Code Red attack. The U.S. State Department has issued a security alert for all Americans stranded in the area to shelter in place and to minimize their movements. There's fiery chaos after federal forces conducted an operation to kill a prominent cartel leader, and now these streets are filling with blood. Catastrophic photos from across the city showed buses exploding in flames, homes being torched, billowing black smoke everywhere. The intense commotion and code red warning was triggered in the early hours Sunday. Mexican army went into the rustic town of Tlapa, which is about 170 miles east of Puerto Vallarta, and they killed El Mencho. And this is apparently the name of the cartel leader, El Mencho, according to high-ranking officials who spoke to local publications. El Mencho was the head of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, CJ.
A fool. Shit just got real in Mexico because the Mexican military just killed the leader of the cartel named El Mencho. He said he was the leader of the CJNG gang that was in Mexico, and now he gone. Now the gang is retaliating. They blocking roads, burning shit, fucking shit up. Y'all look at this video. Shit crazy, fool. What did they expect was gonna happen? They thought they was just gonna unalive this man and shit was gonna be peaceful. I guess they didn't think that far ahead. They should have had a plan to protect the citizens after they did some shit like that, knowing the cartel, how they operate. And it's only gonna get worse, y'all. This just the beginning. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what the fuck is gonna happen, but I know this shit's about to get real.
So I'm guessing the cartel didn't get the memo. So basically the cartel is saying that the U.S. military ain't as bad as they think, and they better think twice before they mess with them. And they want every bit of the smoke that the United States military think they could bring. So the Department of Homeland Security reported that the cartel said they are ready for anything that the United States military is willing to bring. They're not scared. And I don't know where they're getting this confidence from, but apparently they don't know the United States military has been waiting for this day forever. The United States military has surveillance. They've been watching, and they've just been waiting for this time to come. You have to understand, all of the special forces, all of the different teams, all of the high-tech machinery, this might not be a good fight to fight for the cartel, if you understand what I'm saying. United States military, of course, is one of the most feared and respected militaries in the world. They're not gonna go away that easy. I'm out.
Update on Mexico. It's getting worse. The cartel is now burning planes. As you guys know, the New Generation Cartel is now terrorizing Mexico because their leader passed away during the operation to arrest him. Not only have they been snatching people out their cars to set it on fire, they have now begun trying to set all the gas stations on fire. Yeah, come to find out, bro also had his own private military. Crazy. And they also have been going on little sting operations attacking officers and border agents. It's stated that they don't plan on stopping until they get the body of El Man back. I'm genuinely surprised the Mexican military isn't able to stop these dudes, bro. They on the hunt for the cops in the military. It's not the other way around. Side note, make sure to join the Discord for all updates and pictures about everything that's going on. But I do pray for the people in Mexico and civilians that are there, because they have been letting civilians know, stay out the way. They catch your ass while they doing their business, it's gonna be up for you. All images shown are directly from the news and for educational purposes only.
Hey bro, you see that dude right there?
The U.S. aircraft.
Your light bulb cannot do.
Mexico's most powerful drug kingpin has been killed by security forces. Videos have been circulating online of people running through a Mexican airport with smoke seen billowing from hotels. The killing setting off a wave of violence.
Just had the military driving past me, and as I understand it, I should not be around anywhere where the police or the military are, because they are the target right now. As you can see, this whole place is like deserted right now because there's burning cars back there, burning cars right here still smoldering.
The US Embassy has warned US citizens in parts of the country to take shelter. Mexico's most powerful...
Why would she tell you that?
Including the welfare spendables debit card, which you can use for over-the-counter health items. Welfare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be right for you.
In Mexico, second day at the resort. We just finished getting ready and we're about to grab breakfast, so these are the fits. Look at this water. It looks fake, right? I'm obsessed. What was that? Did you... Oh my god, keep going! What is happening? I'm running back to the lobby. I don't know. Go!
Mexico is saying that I offered to send U.S. troops into Mexico to take care of the cartel. She wants to know, is that true? Do you think I'm going to answer that question?
That's why I'm asking. We'll see.
I will answer it. It's true. Absolutely.
They are burning up Costco and they are shooting. Oh my Lord. This is right out of my patio door. Oh my God. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Oh, look at that smoke. Oh. They burning up cars and they're burning up buses. Oh my God. What's going on, Lord? Help us, Lord. Help us, Lord.
I'm out here stuck in Puerto Vallarta. Shit, crazy cartel tripping and shit, man. I was supposed to leave Sunday. Nigga stuck out here, ain't no flights, no nothing, man. This shit's crazy. I got work, I got a daughter I gotta get back home to. Man, this shit for the birds. If y'all know any flights or anything, recommendations, comment below. DM me some, man. This shit crazy for sure.
Second Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invasion one another. There shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courses of their actions shall stand in their power. And this stands for what's going on in Mexico right now and Cuba. All right, right now, Mexico just killed, the Mexican army just killed the cartel leader. So right now they're tearing Mexico up, and the flights are down and all. I have a lot of videos on that, but I just want to explain it through the scriptures. Because all these things are coming to Babylon the Great. You best to believe that. And we're just seeing a little bit. It's gonna be worse in Babylon the Great though. When Babylon get involved, it's gonna be bad. Which Babylon been America. But yeah, like put these clips up of what's going on in Mexico. They're burning the gas stations. They're blowing up planes. They're burning up all the businesses. They're burning up everything in there. All right, and I believe it'll get worse before better. You know. And these are just preludes to what's to come to America. So, for there shall be sedition among men, and invasion one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and the sword being the modern day gun, or whatever you can use to take somebody out and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread for the great tribulations. And that's for all you preppers. Prepping this, prepping that, the gardens are going to spoil your goods because of lack of bread. And that's in America too. And it's coming to America. And we see it happening around the world in other countries like Cuba and Mexico. This is 2 Esdras 16:9. Behold, famines and plagues, tribulations and anguish are sent as scorners for amendments. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scorners. Because these people are going to do more wicked stuff. The way worse. When things really hit the fan, people are just going to become more wicked. All right? And the scriptures talk about them eating each other, boiling their kids. Because these people are already used to eating people. They eat McDonald's and all these fast food restaurants. All right. Mindful of the scorn. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case, because that would be the time right now. Food is still a decent price. It's not too expensive yet. You still can go get a can of beans, some rice, some chicken for $8. You know, you still can go get some cheap food. So right now, everything still looks great. If you're not paying attention to what's going on in the world, everything looks normal. Even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famines, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famines, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And you see the first thing that happens when shit hits the fan is food. And you've seen it as a video. I can't post it. It won't let me get on TikTok and record at the same time. But it's, they're going through the trash in Cuba for stuff to eat. All right, it's no lights. They're using flashlights, whatever they using for lights out there. You know, and they run out of fuel because Venezuela ain't sending no fuel. All right, so hey, this is just a prelude to Jacob Trouble, just to see a little bit what it's gonna look like here in America. Cause it's gonna be way worse, because Americans are spoiled. Nothing's ever happened to them before. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. And you see that the city's being cast down. It's like what's happening in Cuba, like trash, nobody to pick up the trash. Companies probably ran out of food and stuff, and people are probably breaking in, taking in stuff because they don't got no lights or nothing. And with that being said, probably ain't no law, probably ain't coming out there to deal with nothing, so no telling them what's going on. Women probably being ravaged, all type of weird stuff going on. Because that's the time where the super weirdos can come out. Let's get past this. This is Micah 2:2, and they covered fields, and they took them by violence, and houses, and took them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And that's Esau and Edom, what they're going to do with the FEMA camps and ICE and National Guard when things really hit the fan here in America. All right, they're going to pull you out your house. They already can pull you out your house right now without no court warrant or anything. They can just do it. And they sign that into the law. So you have no freedom. You might feel like you got freedom, but you don't. You know, that's all going to be done away with. That's why they're trying to get rid of that First and Second Amendment and freedom of speech. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against his family do I desire an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. In the day shall one take up a parable against you and lament with a doleful lamentations, and say, we be utterly spoiled. He have changed the portion of my people. How had he removed it from me? Turn it away. He have divided our fields. Ezekiel 7:5. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, an evil and only evil, behold, is coming. And this is what's coming to here, America. Evil and nothing but evil. And end is come. The end is come. It watch it for these. Behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwelleth in a land. That time is come. The days of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. And we can see the days of trouble quickly approaching, but these people aren't paying attention because they're still in the mind frame of mirth. Because the scripture says it should be like the time of Noah. They still should be drinking, marrying, and eating. And we see that. We see these people still laughing and playing around when shit's about to hit the fan real quick. All right, you see shit hitting the fan all around you, but Americans think it can't touch them. Now I will shortly pour out my fury upon thee and accomplish my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense thee for all thy abominations. And my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thy abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth. Behold the day, behold, it is come, the morning is gone forth, and the rod hath blossomed, pride hath budded, and this is violence is raised up into a rod of wickedness, none of them shall remain. And this is what's coming for, this world, pretty much America, mainly America and Israel. And it's a lot in here. This is Amos 7:17. Therefore said the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by lines, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth for his land. All right, and this is talking about pretty much America, and Israel is going into captivity. Surely go into captivity forth of his land. And where Israel? Israel that's in his land, you're going to be thrown in them concentration camps. All right? You're going to be destroyed in the street. You're going to be slaughtered. You're going to be trotted down in these streets with no protection because you decide to turn on Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh shot. And you see what these other cities are going through, all them scared people out there in Mexico, scared out their mind. I got a video. these two fine American women. You know, little Esau, Edom, maybe being an Asian chick showing off their outfits and hair. Also, you're they got so scared they dropped the phone and ran off, and they didn't know what the hell to do. And that's what's coming for America. While y'all sitting here playing in mirth, think everything's a joke, a game, disregarding the prophets, you know, following these false guys, doing whatever you please. Hey, and shit just gonna hit the fan just like that, and you're gonna get caught up and you're gonna be destroyed in it. This is Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Ye said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, but ye shall die like men, and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O Yahweh, judge the earth, for thou said, inherit all nations. It's talking about we are gods, but we're going to die like regular men, all right? All right? Out here on these streets. Definitely the 2/3, you know? Mainly the 2/3, you know? Because the Lord's going to protect his man and do what he got to do to protect them. But shit, I'm running out of time. I can keep going. This is Isaiah 19:2. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight, everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof. And Egypt is talking about America. And I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. So y'all gonna turn, everything's gonna get so bad. All these Edomites and these heathens, they're gonna turn to the idol gods, and Jake is gonna turn to Jesus Christ and whatever God they turn into. But the Lord ain't gonna be able to save you at that point. All right, and I can keep going. I might do a part 2, but that's enough for now. This is the judgment. What you see going on in Cuba and Mexico, there's nothing compared to what's coming here to America. Because it's going to be 10 times worse, 20 times worse, like no time under the sun. So I hope this lesson was edifying. Shalom.